Sorry, guys. I'm exhausted. I stayed up all night making that video. I don't know if you guys had seen it. Exclamation mark YouTube. Is that Frisk? Is that Frisk? Frisk. Oh, in the Dead Estate video? I have no clue. There's mods and shit in Dead Estate. Yeah, Dead Estate's supposed to be getting like a new character. It's like a little girl for some reason. They're adding like an inventory system. They're adding like a new room. You're able to unclog a toilet in Dead Estate. I'm excited to see what happens, man. See where they go with it. It'll be nice to have more shit to do in that game. Yeah, I'm gonna go start this game up. I'm super tired, so I might just finish the trial and call for stream today. I ended up staying up all night working on a video, and then it wouldn't fucking render, so I spent literally like 40 minutes just trying to get it to render, and lost a bunch of potential engagement because the time I normally was intending to upload, I couldn't because of fucking rendering issues. Damn, no Mario Kart. We can do Mario Kart tomorrow, and then we'll give a break on 8:30. I gotta get in the mood too, because like I don't want to be reading this as boring and bland as possible. So let me go in, grab myself a sody, so I'm not reading and playing this game like I'm super tired. But yeah, man, people were trying to tell me that, like, the fact that I enjoyed the way that the props, so let me show you guys, I wanted to show you guys this yesterday, but you guys were like, nah, fuck it. But, like, literally, one of the few things I was telling you guys about the prop hunt mode, I was like, man, I really enjoy it. Of course it's overpowered, but the fact that Kirikos could kill the Genjis was just super fun for me. And then they completely patched it out, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, I saw. Like, right. Here's. The fact that you could have killed the hunters if you mobbed them were hilarious. And it's not like you could have just flat out killed them. You had to stun them and have other Kirikos also stunning, and you had to have other Kirikos nearby also attacking. It's not like something you could just pull off, and it's not like something you see in every game. You had to run into at least a duo or a trio, probably a trio, to have the trio be able to completely get it done. For the team wipe at the start. But the duos, like, yeah, I don't know. We were waiting for Genji to show up. I haven't baited him in. I stunned him. Was waiting for some help. There got some help. And then we beat the fuck out of the other Genji. That was fun to me. That's what I enjoyed. Sure, it wasn't the best thing in the world. And maybe the fact that he was over here and got stunned, maybe it was a bad idea. Why, instead of completely removing something players were having fun with, how about they just make it so the stun isn't as long range? How about they make it so Kirikos don't do as much damage when they punch? There were so many other ways to go about, you know, patching this. Instead, they just, they hot fixed it out. They completely nerfed her melee and then said, that's job done. And the fact is, it's a basic bare bones game in the first place. No fun allowed. Tiscan, no fun allowed, dude. It is such a basic bare bones game anyways. The fact that Genjis can punch you, like if I'm right here as a barrel and he's on the other side and he punches the box, let's say there's another box behind this. He'll punch the other side of the box and still kill me. His hitbox is huge. Now just try not to get janked by Genji by not even looking at you. Yeah, not even looking at you. And if he sword dashes, there's a chance he fucking kills you. It's like the game mode is shit, unbalanced, and unthought out anyways. They didn't do anything from any of the previous prop hunts. Yeah, for no penalty for hitting fake props. Yeah, they did nothing from any previous prop hunts. It's fucking prop hunt. So the one unique thing players were enjoying, even if it wasn't intended, even if it was a bug, they completely patched out. And it just sucks, man. It was fun. It was fun. I haven't booted the game since. I don't care. This was the reason I jumped on the game. Because I could try and at least kill Genjis, and that's why I jumped on the game. And again, and again, and again. Because killing Genjis was fun. Yeah, I tried to pull a strat off where I killed them all at the start. You know what happened to me? I got my ass fucking destroyed. Let me see if I can find another clip about it. I don't know if it's this one. It might be this one. Oh no, I was saying this person needs to help me. Maybe I didn't clip it. But like, people are making it seem like it was like the biggest thing in the world. I don't know why my monitor is like spazzing out, dude. I even typed to a Kiriko who's in a flower pot right here. I was like, you're gonna help me kill a Genji, right? So again, this is another thing. People were acting like it was every fucking game that Kirikos were killing Genjis. I waited. I managed. I think they did help, actually. They helped. And then they just needed to use their stun. They didn't really use it. But that shit was fun for me, dude. People are like, you really want props being able to beat up the hunters? Yes! Yeah, I do. And then the other person left me, so I was fucked. Otherwise, I would have been able to kill that Genji. And see, look how strategically I played it off. I kept waving hello and pinging the enemies so they would come and say what's up. Beat him up! Come on, help me out! The hay barrel out of nowhere. And I waited and waited and waited, and eventually we won that way. And everyone on the entire team was like, that was fun, that was awesome. And guess who? Jump his ass. Yeah, it was fun, man. I don't know. I hate their decision making. And I have never seen Blizzard hotfix something so quickly. It's fair for both sides. It's not fair at all for the Genjis. Completely honest, if a Genji walks into a room, gets one stun, and there's two Kirikos in there, he's completely dead unless there's another Genji nearby. I'll be honest, it's not fair. Fine. Nerf it. Nerf it. Make the stun have less range. Make it last less long. Add something to where Genjis can't just swing around randomly. Put more time in the game mode so Genjis have more time to actually hunt so they can get penalized. There's so many things they could have done to improve the prop hunt instead of actually fucking... You know what I mean? There's something they don't understand, they're just gonna patch it out. Why sit down and figure it out? Just fucking get rid of it. Even, you know the thing that pissed me off the most, too? The game director in the tweet I showed, Jared Noose, or whatever, he even said, let me see, I quote tweeted it, because it pissed me the fuck off. We just released, here, let me see if I guess. We just released a hotfix for Mischief and Magic to prevent rogues from eliminating knights. Well, I am saddened by this hotfix. I can begrudgingly admit that it's the right thing to do for the mode right now. Time to put away my kunai and resharpen my hiding skills. She's a fucking rogue. In a D&D setting, a rogue is able to do a lot. This is supposed to be a D&D themed season. Man, I understand, but it was fun. It was fine. This is the clip I used. Maybe one of those, yeah. It's just annoying, dude. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab my soda and then we'll get started. Sorry, guys. I just had to get that out, man. It's so sad, dude. I finally find something to enjoy the game with, and they patch it. It reminds me of like the Battle for Olympus event. I finally found something to sit back and enjoy the game with. I was playing Lucio, enjoying it, booping people off, trying to help Lucio climb. They fucked it up. It's just like anytime I find myself sitting back and actually enjoying the fucking game, I get destroyed. Alright, Ace Attorney starting. I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna grab a soda. Alright, y'all ready? Oh, man, we made it. Yay, Nick, you did it. So we just got out of trial from day 2. The witness that didn't give us their name, the old man, disappeared. We think he has something to do with the kill and the framing. Something going back to DL6 and Larry. And Larry Butts came in with the clutch. Yep. Bottom text. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Yeah, Larry with the clutch, man. Even on Karma didn't know what to do with this testimony. Larry really helped us out. He did. Here, once I sifted through his unique testimony, it's true. Still, he did save us. He did save us. Wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. True. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. That's true. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You can try to smile just a little. Relax. Edgy boy's an edgy boy. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right? Just something that's been troubling me for a long time now. Is your PTSD coming back? Your Vietnam flashbacks? And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is it about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed. A memory of a murder. That's where I should have left off. I should have just stayed a little bit longer. Hold on. Let's go find out about this murder. Yes, you should have. You shouldn't end it there. What is Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Yeah, what the fuck? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Yep. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick, yo, how's everyone doing? You just coming into my office, Larry Butts? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Yeah, I was gonna pass out. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Oh, he's like, he hit me with the stare right now, bruh. That's the stare emoji. Right there. He's like, bruh. You can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there. Dude, edgy. You guys should be bowing before me? Yeah? Bow before your hero? So, what's about today's trial? Larry, you really helped out the trial today. You did? If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha 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 ha. Just laughing, but seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. Wow, what a description. Pretty true. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? He doesn't even know. Enough with the silent treatment? Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then? Back then, when he wanted to become a defense attorney? Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? We got saved? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Way to go, Larry. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that is final. Okay, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial in 3rd grade? Holy moly. Class trial? The music's gone. Remember Larry Spring, end of 3rd grade? Spring, end of 3rd grade, a kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Damn! $38 for a 3rd grader, bro? That's like, you're rich as fuck, you know what I'm saying? 3rd grader with $38? Man, you ballin', bro. Plus, back in like 2001, dude. Back in 2001 with $38 as a 3rd grader, that was like $1,000, bro. You was a rich bitch, you know what I'm saying? Now you mentioned it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it? Guilty, he did it? Guilty, it was you. Damn, bro. What happened? A 3rd grader... So back in 3rd grade, Edgy and Larry saved us, I guess. We got put on trial because we skipped PE, and that's when some kids' lunch money went missing. So they thought it was us. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. Tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! You shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. The amateurs. Miles? Young edgy boy. Coming in with the save, bro. He objected. Wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No. And you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy's innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say sorry. Ooh, why don't you all just shut up? Is Larry coming in? Woo! It's the boys. It's the lads, man. It's always how it is. Everybody picking up on one person. Just think how he feels. Larry's the homie, man. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Hairy butts. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the 3 of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. In 3rd grade, $38. In 2001, bro, my man was rich as fuck. I'm throwing it out there again. To be fair, I guess it was Edgeworth's money, and he is a very rich boy. He had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day, the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Something smells, it's usually the butts. Yep. After the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father? I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. DL6 incident, yep. Right? I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. Tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. Guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Damn, what a friend, bro. Kind of crazy, though. He went through, like, was it months, years of becoming a lawyer and all that money just to meet his homie? It's kind of crazy. Edward believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Yeah, I don't remember saying that. Aw, Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Wait, we're getting rid of evidence? No, what do we need? What do we clear out? We got rid of her testimony. What was her name? A lot of heart. Her testimony's gone. Still have our metal detector. Still got the parrot. Still got the file. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Air in elevator was oxygen depleted. That's terrible. The defense attorney trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son. Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with Edgeworth. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiance Holly Jenkins committed suicide. Alright, we gotta get moving. Later. Let's see if we can talk to Edgy Boy. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yeah, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyways. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous! Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Poor Edgy Boy. We gotta talk about the DL6 incident, bro. That case that changed my life, and tomorrow on December 28th, the statute of limitation runs out. Tomorrow, could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory, never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe not the best thing to shove in his face, but we gotta talk about it, bro. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? Yeah, we figured this out. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? You know one thing that you could do to annoy the fuck out of him then? Just show up to court with, like, your tie, like, loose or something like that. In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect was declared innocent ever. But that's... I know. Possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding, yeah. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? Sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. There's the... Well, we already... Wait. We had that name. We just weren't able to connect it with the old guy. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it, yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That'd be Robert Hammond. Yep. On that day 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. Damn, bro. There was only 3 people in the elevator. How does he get out? Oh, it was the oxygen deprivation that caused him to kill someone. He's innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Ooh. What do you think about this bird? Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Okay. What are you showing this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha! Okay, not with anything else. Okay. Alright, we'll find something else out, I guess. Gumshoe's over here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has not gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today? Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright. Hold on, we gotta examine what that thing is over there. Is that the police department's mascot? It's the Blue Badger. It's my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. Tomorrow, I'll present him before the department at last. I'm gonna make sure they know how much people like the Blue Badger. Good luck. Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Babes in Uniform. The chief just got taste. I'll give him that, bro. let's just go check the lake, I guess. Hey, pal, long time no see. Taste, good taste. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. Let me check something real quick. Let me take a little peeky. I keep expecting people to attack me on our fight, man. People are like, yeah, I'll do revenges, and then they don't do revenges, and I get sad about it. No props, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No, I'm going to the woods today. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Heyo! Anyways, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. That was pretty good. I guess we can go take a look. Oh, the steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. I mean, he was at our fucking thing. That old caretaker got away. Yep, I never imagined he might be the real murderer. No, that clearing of the throat anywhere. Is that nasty fucking guy? Hello, what might you be doing here, gross bird? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossbird, this is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That's true, yes, but from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways? Who knows? That makes me suspect as fuck. I've already kind of had vibes about Mr. Grossberg. He's been involved with the mafia. Alright? He gave... like, or not the mafia, but like a scummy fucking TV lord. And then, like... he's been involved in practically every fucking case, bro. I know he's a big lawyer too, though. But was still, you know. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. What about Polly, though? Murder took place smoke from this dock. Apparently, getting police to do it. Oh no, move to the caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello? Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello? I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello? Poor birdie. Take the bird with us, man. Keep it. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. You said they can't take you. No! Let's take Polly! Have Polly in the office, man! I want Polly! No! Tell her she can have it! I don't even know what I'm supposed to do now. Free cookies. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Doesn't look like he'd used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. Well, you thought he was telling the truth? Check his trash. Ah! What's wrong? Oh, never mind. What, tell me? Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Fidgy pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Oh, we could just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. Oh, we're gonna check the safe now because the bird reminds me. Polly here knows the safe number, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. So there isn't any money in there. Aw, but hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm going to read the whole thing. What's it say? Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. It seems like bait. It seems like this is bait right here. I don't know. It was locked in this guy's safe, but everything is just, it's too perfect. I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does that mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? How do we know it wasn't like the big dude's fucking signature? Look, I don't know, okay, but one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Is it an amazing clue? Alright. Well, thank you, Polly. I think I need to teach his parrot how to say his code. Yeah. Because he kept forgetting. Write that shit down, bro. Oh, where's Gumshoes at? Edward, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyways? I don't know. Could you be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So is following this letter then? I mean there was someone else behind it? Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? Also says, this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe? Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident? Wait. Wait, that old man! What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? That's what I said like fucking an hour ago when we were going through the last trial. Yogi. Suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. W. Barrett. W. Barrett. Quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe. Quiet, I said. Quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. It's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? Yeah, why would he be getting revenge? He got off scot-free. Tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Yeah, he got off scot-free. What did you do? Right? Yeah. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. Let me take a sip of my soda. I poured a bunch of soda, but I haven't really been sipping on it. Hey, tell me about the nightmare. Memory of a crime he committed, a memory of murder. Tell me about this nightmare. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. Kind of dream. The dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. And then he's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Did you throw it? Get away from my father? Bang. Ah! Did Edgeworth kill his father? And with that scream, I wake. The bone-chilling scream. Scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But, just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. What if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father? What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why we wanted revenge against me. Or he wanted. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me, Barry. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. This is really bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I have no clue. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe? Grossberg! There is someone else who knows. I hate coming here. Mr. Grossberg! Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding? I can't believe you're not? My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Shut up. To be fair, he's like a friend of like the Maya family and stuff, the Mia family. So maybe he's not the worst person in the world. I see. So Edward dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream, only a dream. Why don't we look and see the... Aren't there any prints on the gun? I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Pistol fired, the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Yeah, it's no surprise. Von Karma's an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. That's terrible. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. Damn! His father lost to the Von dude. He died in despair, as it were. I see. Gregory Edgeworth was killed. The police called on a spirit medium. Yep. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I'm Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. On the two people who ruined your life. Maybe it was the mother who was one of them, which is why she got fucking killed, and then Edgeworth was the other. So my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see? Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. You're saying he falsified his testimony? He lied to save his boy. To save his boy! Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. A possibility nonetheless. That's kind of crazy. What do you think about, like, this? Oh, so this letter, it does see that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. Huh. You'll understand soon enough. Wait! What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? I'm just gonna throw some shit out there and say it was Manfred. Hey, Manfred? Von Karma. Why would he have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What the fuck? What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What the fuck? How you doing, Strudel? How are things? How's our fight? Are you sad it's over? We got like what? Couple days? 4 days? Today, tomorrow, and the next 2 days. Yep. Let's go to the offices. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. No time to waste. Let's get going. I want to go to the... I want to go see if we can find... Oh, since he's here, we can't go into the file room. Go talk to Edgy Boy. Nope. Yeah, I'm so glad our fight's gonna be over, I'll be honest. We can't have the murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then as a whole and entered the room. Like I said, I can't revenge the person who drew myself, Sona. I won't have enough time. Just draw him something small. Draw him a chibi. You don't have to put like a ton of energy into it, or you could save it and do it for next year. I have no clue where we're supposed to go. Let's just press back in, see if we can find anything. Nope. If I don't get you time, I'm gonna draw one of your OCs after. I think I might draw one of your OCs tonight. Just to get it out of the way. I figure, like, we can just do an art trade later. We don't have to do anything for our fight. Be one of the first people attacked next year, if I remember. Came out of the safe in the shack where the boat lives, the caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyways? Being innocent defendant, you declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man at all. He was following this letter then, which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. 2 men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance. Yeah, statute of limitations. Wait, that old man! What is it? So he's remembering something. Do you know who he is? Yogi? Could he be Yogi? Yogi, we already figured this out. She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? Think I'll stay out of this one? Okay. They were quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. It took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow we'll see the completion of not 1 but 2 trials, all thanks to statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage of DL6 is done will never be eased. Yeah. I'm a little stumped. Trying to figure out where I need to go. What'd do? You would know best, Nick? Just do what you do. That should work. Thanks for no help. Stop showing me stuff. Let's get cracking. Okay, alright. Jeez, lady. Would you like to see my badge? Okay, guess not. I want to see my badge? Would you like to see my badge? It says about Von Carmigan. He's still a perfectionist. Okay, nothing. Ugh. Let's look at what we have then. You said it was R. I've gone back. Have I not gone back to the police department? No, I have. The world ended yesterday. He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's own page. Yeah. I'm looking for something new, man. Don't people usually put pictures of fish on the wall that boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. We should have seen the one that got away. But the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. I really feel like we're having two different conversations here. Yeah. Anyone got any ideas where to go? Anyone have any guesses on what to do next? 'Cause I'm stumped. No. Probably something we need to show Edgeworth. Double check the office real quick. Nick, no, that's a photo of his father. Don't show him that. You're right. Now probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. What is it? Nothing, huh? Here's a picture of your dead dad. Where the fuck did Gumshoes go? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. Yeah, man. Alright. We presented him with the previous stuff before. Yeah, we've already seen this. Check the boat. The boat? Go back to the boats? We've already seen this. Oh, there we go. New information. The letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why do you want revenge on you? Right? Yeah. No, this is the same. Something about the nightmare. Yeah. Not new. Never mind. Fuck. It was me, Barry. Nick, the force, there's someone in there. Oh, you're right. There's a policeman in there. Must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Maybe we need to find the caretaker. Left boat docks, right exit. I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yeah, we've seen this dialogue. And no waterfall still. Still on the waterfall. I'm at a loss. Maybe go back to Grossberg. Maybe Dick is back? I feel like I've gone to the criminal affairs department a couple times. Maybe it's something with Grossberg. Oh! Jeez. If it was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. I guess I had to go... So I had to go and talk to Edgeworth, show him the new information I got based off of this. And then come back, I guess. I don't know. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no! But how could Von Karma know Edgeworth's past like that? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare? That I do not know, yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. Maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Gregory vs. Manfred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and thought, though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. You see, a vacation. Vacation, yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You've never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, man. In any case, it was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it? But if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6, I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright, I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that! I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. Can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. Find the print report on the previous gun. Police materials. Alright, now we're gonna go actually look through it. This is, again, the game makes it so you have to go through A, B, C, D, and E to get to F. I sometimes will be on, like, part C, and I'll be like, oh, we should go check part F. And the game's like, wait. Gotta do step D. And I'm like, alright. Alright, go do E. Alright. And then it's like, now, this is a puzzle game. I guess you're right. But I could have told you we needed to go to the evidence room to check a while ago. Maybe Dick's gonna be back. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. You're wondering if we could check out the record room again? Nah, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyways. You can go in as long as he's there? Oh, fuck, we gotta get in there. Nicholas, hurry up before he fucks anything up. Dusty as always, we were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time cleaning. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all cases? Yep. It's like a graveyard of police cases. Scissors case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Yep. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Von Karma. You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? Are you forgetting who I am? But what do you say? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team? Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Jesus Christ. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. No, Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism? Just like his father, always second-rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. What about this? This is like... Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? Instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder? Yanni Yogi? How many years it's been since I've heard him called by that... I've heard him called by that name. He's a fool? I told him to burn it after he read it. What?! So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. But what? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. What the fuck? 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh, Maya's getting tased! Run! Maya! Out of my way! And then, how does this 65-year-old man tase two young adults? You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. You better be booking it out of the door. Here comes Mia. Yeah, he just fucking tased you in the middle of a police precinct, bro. We're in the fucking files room. There's no camera. Oh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya, there she is. The letter. Did he take it? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. That's terrible. Oh shit, it's a fucking stun gun, yeah. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. Better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7 taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Our last bit of evidence. Prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Fuck! My dude fucky. Zap the fuck out of us, bro. Let me pull up a video real quick. I'll get you, bitch. Why couldn't we have done this, bro? Been like an absolute fucking unit, bro.
I'll get you, bitch.
My man just sitting there being tased. I'll get you, bitch! It's one of my favorite videos on the internet, dude. I'm gonna watch it again. What a fucking unit. I always hate the end, though.
Send that to you.
He just fucking casually like, alright, here you go. He's being tased.
I'll get you, bitch.
And then he goes to get down, and then they tackle him anyways.
Get on the ground.
Fucking stupid. Thunderbolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. $9:51 a.m. Here we go. Bright and early. Court starts in like 9 minutes. This is it. Judgment Day. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? So sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. I heard he's looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. Just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Is she gonna come back as Mia? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Like Peter with the pajamas, that one episode? Yeah. Cookie says he's forgotten his own name. But that's to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Well, remember, like, on day one, or when, I guess, when they brought him in at the beginning of day 2, he straight up said, he can't remember things from several years ago. So how is he gonna remember revenge? Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We've reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood? Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Well, he's back. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? Witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Here we go. First witness testimony. Why I left court. I'm sorry about leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. He said that fucking... That was the clearest I've heard this man speak ever. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name, Yanni Yogi or Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Cross-examine. Do a little savey save. Really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. Oh, what you did, running away and not just leaving? You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger? Dish, there it is. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. Sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Wasn't running away or nothing. And why did you leave? He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone's talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. It's true. Went to buy some food from Polly, see? Food? Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. You weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see? Prentice has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see, so he was lost. Way to go, Judge. Figure got nothing to do with this incident, you know? You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. How could you not know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. Yep. Witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible. Glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Well, the evidence that I did have is fucking gone now. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof put into question. Does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! Bro does not have a motive. Bro does not have a vision, bro. Order? Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim? Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho, now this is interesting. I'd like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi, that name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. If the judge would have heard of it, it was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. Almost close to Yanni Yogi, yeah. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? There's a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof, and allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is where we bring in Polly! Nurge. I have to do this now. If I could prove he's Yogi right here, right now, I got nowhere else to go. You're gonna prove it. How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Again, dude. Again. Huh? So very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingers working with this stuff? Yup. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burn your fingerprints off to hide your past? Witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No! Disc, disc, disc. Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? Case has been decided. No? No, I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. Just get the bird out. Bring the bird out. Have the bird tell us his name, because he tells the bird to remember things. No, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? Didn't even consider he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk, tisk, tisk again. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh my. Proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Bring up the bird. I want to see the bird. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. I'm here. I'll be lurking. Also, hi, everyone. What's going on, brother? How you doing, Shu? Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes, I'm doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except for the bird. She's my last chance. At least, I think so. Alright, bring in the burb. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Oh, shit. There she is in all her glory. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me. Must hurt to be ignored by a bird. She cute. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please do testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello? Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Quite. Great, witness. Farewell. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do? She's like, you really brought a bird to this stand? I'm sorry, Maya. Cross-examine the bird. Hello? Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course. No, it doesn't. Well, I guess it doesn't really have anything to do with that, no? Please only ask questions pertaining to that matter at hand. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me. Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner was Mr. Yogi. Hello? What can I present? Have we forgotten something? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. As I recall, 2 days ago, Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk, don't forget DL6. Oh, you're right. If I get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker has something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello? Ah! It's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot. Hello? Ah! Fuck! He's not helping. He's not working, Nick. She won't say it. It's ridiculous. Why won't you say it? Tis, something the matter, Mr. Wright? Wait, don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He could have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he fucking retrain the bird? Did he train her not to respond if we ask anything? If we forgot anything? Are you fucking kidding me? What do we present? DL6? You want to see these papers? What do you think about the witness statement? Oh, I'm not sure I follow. Clearly you're... No, don't do shit. He's like, you're fucking objecting to a bird. I should just say right here before I do any more damage. Fuck it, press her name on her name. We'll just ask the other thing. Yeah. What's your name? Polly. What's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright. I think we've established the parrot's name, Polly. Do you have anything? Of course. Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? And show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the questions of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... It is... Because she was named by him. Mr. Wright, I had hoped you would have learned this by now. Making random guesses here is a waste of time in court. Uh-oh, wrong again. That is all. Witness, continue your testimony. Hey, what's the lady's name? Misty Faye. I forgot, I gave the wrong evidence. Well, let's just do the, what's the safe number? On the safe, why? Let's try to get her to say anything. Okay, Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. Wow, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha, ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. Who could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Polly can. Right? The papers. Polly Jenkins, you're right. DL6 file. What is this obsession you have with that case, Mr. Wright? Where is this file? Something related to that safe number. Oh fuck. I think there's different ways to go about this. We're going for the safe numbers. 1228. It was the date. It was the date of the incident. So Victim data, case summary. Yeah. It's on the case summary page. The case summary, specifically the date on which the DLC 6 incident occurred. Date of the incident, 1228, December 28. Why is that's today's date, 15 years ago. Number on that safe is 1228. Give me 1 second, guys. Because my dog just came in. Never mind. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important the date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Ooh, let me get that card, bro. It has nothing to do with a date? Nothing. Indeed. Lone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. He would need some other evidence, corroborating evidence. One more, yep. Very well, witness, you may continue. So I needed 2 of them. This is the first one where it's like you need 2 before we get a new thing. Of course it does. Back to DL6. DL6 case file. Objection! That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page where in the file is this information connected to the parent's name. It's victim data, right? Victim data. Nope. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! Damn, we on day 3. Yep, day 3. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her? I see. I guess that is possible. Mere coincidence, that's all. At a steakhouse? Ooh, enjoy yourself some food. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Damn. I mean, yes, that's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. Boom! Judge laying down the law right now. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh, what the fuck? I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. What the fuck? Nick, he looks totally different! I cross-examined a bird. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally! He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name to the court. Or for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. Boom! 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Order Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. What the fuck? They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent. Get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on the matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyways, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, Edgeworth is clear then. He's the murderer? What? Gasp. Von Karma, where's Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. He's gonna be like, but I never lose in court, so he's actually guilty for something that happened fucking 15 years ago. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. We saved Edgy Boy. That is all. This court is adjourned. It doesn't really... Oh. Someone just say objection. Wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth, what are you doing? You just got not guilty! Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? What are you doing? I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Johnny Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell him he killed his own dad. Uh-oh. What do I do? Object, Edgeworth! Stop! Stop! Judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Oh, fuck. Now Karma's jumping in. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. Fuck! We must hear Miles Edgeworth? Ah, fuck. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Yeah, no, he got you on that. Yeah. Fuck! Edgeworth, why? For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream, a nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Johnny Yogi wasn't the killer. I mean, in the incident where your father died, from the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me! Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I'm guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations which ends today. The culprit is me! Or, this is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. All he had to do was wait one fucking day and he could have admitted his guilt. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Fuck. Fuck! I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Yeah, I gotta go piss anyways, man. I can't sit here for another 20 minutes. Edgeworth, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your effort. Yes, you did. But do you want to see my badge? God damn it, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad. I didn't want to believe it myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. It's just crazy. Just crazy. You were like... He was in 3rd grade. He for real did, bro. Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it. In court. Sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Give me 1 second, guys. You fucking confess, because Phoenix is motherfucking right. He's right, bro. Loud ass knock? Yeah. Right? Right's always right, bro. Bro, I give up on Edgeworth for real. But he's edgy boy. You missed it, Flower. When we were in 3rd grade and people were saying that we stole his money... Okay, Flower, you missed like a giant thing. So basically, edgy boy... In 3rd grade, they're like childhood friends. And there was a class trial because Wright was put on stand. And everyone was saying he took the money. But Edgeworth came in and was like, nah, bro, you need proof. And it was his own money. His own money was stolen, but he still stuck up for our boy. I'll show you a picture real quick. Look at young edgy boy. He was basically like, nah, bruh. You can't throw my man under the bus. You need proof. So he saved us in 3rd grade, and we've been homies ever since. Still though, why'd he confess? Because he thinks the guilty should be punished, man, even if it's himself. Even if it's himself, man. And he was the reason Wright became a defense attorney. Bro, for real shit. Nuh-uh. Court is essentially just saying legal nuh-uhs. Until the judge is like, mm-hmm. That's basically what it is. But why are we defending him? Because he's our homie. And when no one defended us in 3rd grade, he defended us. Right? So now we gotta defend him, bro. We boys, man. That's what boys do. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He's confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it is unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. Von Karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? He basically pleaded guilty? He did plead guilty. Very well. He pled guilty to a different case that happened. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? I still gotta fucking piss, bro. Give me 1 second, dude. Will the witness state his name and profession? Sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I have a theory/thought. Alright, so why are we defending him, though? I think I just don't speak court. What do you mean? He's basically pleading guilty. So he's had a nightmare from the incident where his father died. It's called the DL6 incident. So he's trying to plead guilty to something that happened 15 years ago because of a dream he had. And we're saying, dude, it was just a dream. You can't say you're the killer in that incident. Because today's the last day anyone can use the court, like, this incident in, like, court, basically. After today, it's like that previous case never happened. So Edgeworth is saying he experienced a dream and he thinks it was real, and that's why he's admitting to what happened 15 years ago. He's saying, you know, he's guilty, and we're like, no, you're not. So we're trying to save our boy, because he saved us when no one believed it. When you know, so it is what it is. Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. See, they're going into it right now. Is this correct? It is correct. Object, right there. Testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key if only I can get it to work. Please, please, please. The DL6 incident from his 15-year-old brain. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Until now, you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same play Mr. Yogi has made. You're fucking an asshole, dude. Are you kidding me? Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. BL6 incident. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe. So he said he threw the gun, though. That's the biggest thing. How do you throw... Whatever, we're going to ask everything. That's why he's a pussy when earthquakes happens. Yep. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. So even Von Karma's related to the DL6 incident. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case 15 years ago? I don't remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. Then as time passed and no one came to help, my father, Mr. Yogi, lost their composure and began to argue. I mean, this is probably... I don't know why we're pressing it, but we're going to. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol? I assume it was the bailiff's, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. You picked it up. What happened next? Picked it up and threw it. Wanting them to stop fighting. You know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Wait, but doesn't it say there were 2 gunshots? Are you sure you only heard 1 gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. Heard the shot and then the scream, and then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. There are 2 gunshots in the incident. Because if you look at our court report, one bullet found in the heart, the murder weapon was fired twice. Boom! Look at the file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? It's the only thing I have, bro. It's evidence. I have to. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Victim data, right? Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it's quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Or it says it quite plainly. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So who fired the remaining shot? Ooh, shit. Did the game audio cut out? My bad. I didn't know it cut out because I can't hear you. Good question. My bad. There we go. Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, This incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Tisk. Might have been fired the day before the incident. What a fucking load of shit. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? What? I see. Nuh-uh. That was illegal, nuh-uh. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing of this pistol is related to this incident? I think we go with the bullet. Mr. Wright? Sorry, my dog just came in here. New game Bustin' for Real, interesting. I never actually played one of these games. They're great. They're great games. Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. I'm sorry, man. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked. I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor. Not meaning any harm. Not doing any harm are two different things, Mr. Wright. Try again. Damn, he just fucking smacked me with it. I'm telling you guys, literally, wait till Christmas sales. Or autumn sales. So what am I trying to say that the second firing, evidence of the second fire of the pistol is related to this case? Do I use the same case? No, reflect. Second firing of the pistol is related to the incident. Here's the thing, I don't fucking know. Maybe we use the photo. See that the second firing is the thing that actually killed him. Look at the photo. Oh yeah! One shot right there, and then he's dead. 2 shots. You're right. You're completely right. I was thinking of the photo. I didn't see the bullet, though. Look at this photograph. That was the only thing I could think of, dude. Other than the bullet. The photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I could see the victim lying there as Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Contradiction in the photo. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there's a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Boom! The motherfucker's blind, yeah. Order? Mr. Wright? What are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course? Yeah. You're saying it was a nightmare, bro. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary? That's on page 1. What is he about to hit me with? Air and elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of incident. No clues found on the scene. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. The pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. I guess he does have a point. Second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. He's cooking right now, and I hate it. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That's the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order. Something smells burnt. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claims. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Fuck! How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No, but you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edward declared innocent? I'm sorry. Am I giving up? Come on, man. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. Thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot, but now I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years, Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh, no. He's accepted the guilt? Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now, indeed. Does anyone have any objections? It's like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. What do we object? What would we throw out? I just gotta object. I don't know. Objection! Your Honor, I just gotta buy time and hope Mia shows up again. I object. Tisk tisk. Fuck. Yeah, how are you, by the way, Link? Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object? Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh, no. Ah! It must exist. The second bullet? Oh! The second bullet was the other lady involved. It was... Was it the fortune teller or whatever? What? What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist, but where? Someone took it? Yo, the sister's like trying to connect to us. Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers for you, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed. Oh, what? You just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened? But who? The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us just who is the murderer. Still thinking about that one? Criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it, right? Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene from them is... the bullet would be proof. Well, they got the bullet from the heart. The murderer was cautious. Because they already have proof. It's the other bullet. I think saying
We just gotta say he was cautious. Well, the murderer was very cautious, sort of, you see? That's why the murderer had to search for the bullet. If that was the case, and they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Oh, fuck, he's right. They only take one of the 2 shots fired. Ah. No! Penalized. The murderer had to find it. Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the... Yeah, it's the same thing. He's right. Wrong fucking line of questioning. Fuck! Now I really have to say, bro. Murderer didn't need it. The murderer spent that time to look for a stray bullet. I haven't got a clue. Wrong, Mr. Wright. The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take the murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance what? I'm reaching, bro. Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying for instance? I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you? I thought you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. What if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. At the time of the murderer themselves was shot. They left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. There's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. Pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right, I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick, huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room filled with rats. Oh, sorry, guys. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Yes? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Shut the fuck up. Wow. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for the man. Thanks. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock. Took it because he was injured. Which would mean... it can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man, something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you haven't indicated the possibility that the murderer came from the outside. I knew it, Bros Cooking. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Can I come out and say it now? I mean, we're fucked. There's no other better time. Let's say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect, one lone suspect. Certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma! There we go. We just name dropped him as the murderer for something that happened 15 years ago. Oh, dear God. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? See no need. Why honor this? Why honor this? Why your honor? This is ridiculous. What outburst with my objection? Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Jesus, dude. Words. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record? Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Fuck. Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? Well, it has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Let's use the fucking metal detector on him. Are you sure about it? I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What evidence that proves Von Karma was shot? The beep beep machine. I better hope this is it. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. Then I asked, where's that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean. I do. There's a possibility the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Damn! Last hit. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. He uses metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I want to run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he's like, oh, fuck. Oh, we finally got him sweating, bro. I refuse! You refuse? What refusing this means? You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Big Dick's metal detector came in clutch. Order! Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. Statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Bro is sweating. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Woo! We found it. He reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma. You! It was you! I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder, but it's back from when I was in the war. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. It's a pretty big coincidence that all of a sudden there's a bullet in your arm, but can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It's Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. Because you took it out of the records room yesterday? I got the bullet, bro! No proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link the bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Here's my final proof. Oh, fuck. It's gotta be the bullet. It's the other bullet. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? Ooh, look at my man sweating, bro. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets, and if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Boom! Boom, bam! Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Yeah, man! Well, Mr. Von Karma's gonna be like, I'm not gonna go under surgery. What the fuck? Jesus, dude. Is he going Super Saiyan? Is he breaking down? That scream. Oh, that's the horrible scream he heard. Heard that scream before? Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. Ah! There it is. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. He's still going crazy, bro. Edgeworth, only you would dare defy me? So was you. You and your father are my curse. Jesus, dude. Holy moly. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record? And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands? Death? Oh my god. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! Yeah, so he did get a penalty. Good. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Something. What did that fucking say? Oh, just then something. Just then the elevator door opened. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Okay. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. That's when he killed him. Think he's angry? Not sure though. Maybe just a bit. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? What? What are you doing? Do your job, bring an end to this miserable charade. Now end it. Very well. Appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor, you are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, 2 not guilty cases. Oh my god. This motherfucker ruined not 1, but 3 fucking families. Yeah. Oh. That is all. This court is adjourned. What happens to Vonda? Defendant lobby number 2. Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! Gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it. We did it, bro! Bro lost 2 cases in a row. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. What's going on, Edgy boy? So it's finally over, Edgeworth? Right? Yeah. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? Woo! He's coming around, bro. You're welcome. Give him a big ol' hug. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. Got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. At the nightless party, dinner's on me. And my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoes. That's how you say thank you. I see. Uh-huh. Whoop! I feel foolish. You tried, man. Don't worry, take it a little at a time, you'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all, where's fucking Lotta? Why are you here? Lotta? Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. He even said y'all. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Yeah, right. You get your ass in the fuck back. Go away. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hands in the cookie jar if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? You almost got this man fucking destroyed, bro. Speaking of which, what are you gonna do now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. You trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick? My life is over? Well, why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? It's gonna be about Beyonce? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Beyonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. There goes Beyonce. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Think it'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? like back in 3rd grade. Nick, wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? 30. Did Larry fucking steal it and I get blamed for it? No. No, Larry, it was you! Fucking Larry! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? It doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Are you fucking Larry? The entire class bullying me, bro. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, do well. Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, of course, it's fucking Larry Butts. I know. Really right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Fucking Larry. This sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Fucking Larry, dude. Edgeworth. You should have told me. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I lived my whole life based off of a lie, bro. It was fucking Larry. Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. These men are fucking petty like that. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you did. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. I lived my whole life based off of this one thing that happened in 3rd grade. And it was fucking Larry. Well, you've always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I had known I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth? Want to switch right? Hey y'all, line up. I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me. Woo! The gang's all here. Let's see the photo, bro. Gumshoe took us out to the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. We celebrated without. He was still in detention getting things wrapped up, and we went and drank and ate without him. 5 a.m. in our offices. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh, it's only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium in training, of course. I want to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. Damn it, bro. I'm only using 2 Walter skins. Missing 2 Walter skins. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. Couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. There goes Maya. No! Walter. Goodbye. What time is it? God, the first trains for the mountains have already left to the station. Maya, no! I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Maya! So you're leaving. Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium and can't talk to spirits, and think you'll do fine without me, Nick? Be good, okay? Wait, what? Never could have saved Edgeworth without your help? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It's the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. That's my sister for you. Captain Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. A bullet, duh. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to the DLC 6. DL 6, Jesus. You were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick, thanks, Maya. Could have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? Gonna complete my training and come back. She's still leaving? No! The DLC 6, man, yeah. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. There she goes. Goodbye. Thanks, Nick. There she goes. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! I don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Is that the first game done? I think that's the first game done. Maybe? Amazing. Hey, pal, Mr. Edwards came down to the precinct. I missed that part. Whoop, Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. He tried. Whoop! Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Graphics, Kumiko Sukane? The art in this game is so... It still holds up fucking 22 years later. With me, I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now? Yeah, okay, dude. Always dating the fucking models. How does Larry get all the models, bro? Larry be pulling, bro. Art and especially the music, yeah. Ooh, right? Yeah, I remember him. Here, he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. Sure, he's grateful. Pain? Who the fuck is Pain? I don't even remember Pain. Pain programming, Noriyuki Otani. It's the bellhop, Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Man, the bellboy's making moves too. Would Larry and saw it? Yeah. Very first trial. Literally the first trial, like gameplay-wise, was literally like 12 hours ago. Oh, it's you! Phoenix Wright? Oh yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? Wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? God. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. You know that they're... Okay, there she goes. Everything these days, how am I supposed to keep it all? Blah, 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 blah. WP, I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. I want to keep my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? You will have heard the objection theme before in the past. That's how legendary the music is. Yep. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. Wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. Says you can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyways? Damn, so she's taking it serious. Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I stuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. What a dog, ugh. Producer, Atsushi Inaba. What a fucking produced an amazing game. Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. Again, that picture I took of everyone, well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I want to see the picture of all of them at the end. Does Will play the Pink Princess? Maybe. Gonna go now? Alright, thanks, Strudel. Sabina, executive producer Shinji Mikami. Somebody said they would play Four Souls with me. Hey, there's the photo of everyone! And then Ghost Mia right there. It's a good photo. She really did see a ghost. Yeah. Wait. Brand new episode has been added. That's episode 2. Or part 2 of the game. Rise from the ashes. Utah, bitch! Bitch! Is this not the end of the first game? Gasp! Gasp! Did I get debated? I got fucking debated. Fuck this game. I'm done. I'm in a stream. We're done with the first game. We'll see whatever that's about tomorrow. Rise from the ashes. Alright. Yeah, I'm calling it there. Like I said, I am exhausted from dealing with that fucking video all morning and all night. Make sure they won't fuck up the cards. Make sure they don't fuck up the cards, man. Was fun? Yes, it was fun. You said Mario Kart tomorrow. We'll do Mario Kart tomorrow for sure. For sure, because I haven't booted the fucking game yet. I have 0.00000 like 1 hours in the game. I booted it for like a second, got to the main menu, and that was it. You know the case is good? Hey, you know the case is good. Check Art channel when you get a chance. Breaks the mold of normal episode names. I will fucking destroy you. Lucky is ready to fucking... Lucky's like a big Russian dude. I will break you. About the 24-hour stream. We can still do it this... well, let me see. Saturday... Let me... Because the UFC's this weekend. I know you guys have a few more... Like, you guys have a few more weeks for school, right? So we could do it next week. But... It would be like, it's next week or it's not happening. It has to happen next week. Because UFC is tomorrow, so I'm not doing the 24-hour tomorrow. I could maybe do it Sunday to Monday if you guys want to do it. Or we could do it next week from... No, because I'll be playing with the boys next week. I think we'll do the 24-hour stream on Sunday. We'll go from 4 o'clock on Sunday to 4 o'clock on Monday. And I think we might do it on YouTube. Well, you guys said you wanted it on Kick, right? I don't really want to do it. I'd rather do it on Twitch compared to Kick. I know Kick has ads, but I would rather do it on Twitch so we could save the VOD. So we'll probably end up doing it on Twitch. Is it just gonna be me and you, or you guys take care? Have a good rest of the night. We'll do it Sunday. So Monday will probably be a short stream. Or excuse me. Tomorrow will be a really short stream because I'm going to rest up, enjoy some UFC. And then Sunday, we'll get ready for the 24-hour. So, guys, I'll take care. Have a good rest of the night. Thanks for being here. Good night, everyone. Take care. And I'll go check out the art channel right now. Peace out, everyone.